Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to pop on and just touch on a topic that really does speak to my heart and that I have struggled with in my time living with chronic pain and fibromyalgia. And I know that a lot of people that live with chronic conditions, whether they are physical or mental, they have these ideas and thoughts, and I wanted to touch on them and just bring a moment of some compassion and some empathy to reframe kind of what we are told as a person that lives in a society that very heavily values the ability to make money and to have financial and physical success. So first of all, I just want to start off this video by saying that just because you have a chronic condition does not mean that you have lost value in this world. There are far more aspects to value than just the ability to make money. Your worth is not defined by your health or your conditions. So first of all, let's talk about worth. Society often ties our productivity to our worth, but that is false. This way of thinking is very harmful, it's very toxic, and it's honestly not true. It is something that I think is just created so that we'll just make more money for, the higher ups, and just be a cog in the wheel and not actually be a person. Honestly, I think that we live in a society that really doesn't want individuality to a certain extent. It really just wants, the machine of living in a society like ours right now is heavily influenced by the ability to produce some sort of product or service or whatever in order to make money and to feed the money machine. So I just want to say that your worth is not something that you need to earn, even though our society sends that message. I just want to encourage you to acknowledge that you bring so much more to the table than just the ability to make money. You, look at other aspects of your life that you have strengths in. So like kindness, empathy, the ability to look at concepts and turn them into tangible things, resilience, the ability to have grit and to keep going even when it feels impossible. Your chronic pain also brings a lot of insight into suffering. It brings a lot of insight into people's journeys of having to keep going when they feel like it's impossible to keep going. There is a lot of insight and empathy that comes with having chronic pain and having chronic conditions. It also brings more of our humanity back into ourselves, because when we are human, when we truly connect to our humanity, we see each other for each other, like our souls. Remember that pain is part of your journey, it's part of your story, but it is not your entire being. I have fibromyalgia and chronic pain, but I'm an actor, I'm a creative person, I am a horse trainer, I do a lot of cool things despite having pain and the symptoms that come along with fibromyalgia. So just because I have this condition doesn't necessarily mean that I am that condition. So a few tips that I can offer you to kind of help out with this is, one, to practice some self-compassion. Remind yourself that you're doing the best that you can, that you are healing every day, that you're putting in the work to becoming a better person, and to just place that compassionate hand on yourself, on your chest, and just take a breath and just say I am enough right here, right now. Second, you can seek out community of people that also have chronic pain, fibromyalgia, whatever the chronic condition is that you have. Seek out other people that have that, because they are going to be on a similar journey as yourself, and you're going to be able to empathize with them, and they are going to be able to empathize with you. You're also going to find that you're not alone, and that there are other people that are right there beside you. And finally, focus on what you can do. So it can be really difficult in this world to focus on the things that we can do when we're told so often what we can't do, especially when it's the things that we're not able to do that are placed so highly in value by our society. I think there's a lot of self-compassion that comes with this, in finding value in the things that may not necessarily be valued by our society. Celebrate your small wins and just remind yourself that you are unique, and that whatever you choose and want to do in this world, you can do it. You don't need to listen to a broken society to be able to take actionable steps on the things that you really want to do. So to close out, I just wanted to remind you that your worth is not tied to your pain, it is not tied to your body. It is tied to your heart, it's tied to your mind, it's tied to your spirit, it's tied to your kindness. You are enough just as you are today. I'd like to invite you to share something that you are proud of or that you accomplished recently down in the comments, and I can't wait to read them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.